This chapter finds Dr. Shepard learning surprising news from his sister Caroline, having a bizarre encounter with his eccentric new neighbor, and finally confronting a troubled Ralph Patton, deepening the mystery surrounding the events in King's Abbot.
I told Caroline at lunch that I would be dining at Fernley.
Excellent. You'll hear all about it. By the way, what is the trouble with Ralph?
With Ralph? There isn't any.
Then why is he staying at the Three Boars instead of at Fernley Park?
I didn't question it for a minute. If Caroline said so, it was true. Ackroyd told me he was in London.
Oh, he arrived at the Three Boars yesterday morning, and he's still there. Last night he was out with a girl.
One of the barmaids?
No, he went out to meet her. I don't know who she is, but I can guess. His cousin, Flora Ackroyd. They're secretly engaged. Old Ackroyd won't hear of it, so they have to meet this way.
I saw a good many flaws in her theory, but I created a diversion by mentioning our new neighbor, the man next door at the Larches. Caroline has been able to find out nothing about him, except that his name is Mr. Poirot, and he is interested in growing vegetable marrows. My dear Caroline, the man is obviously a retired hairdresser. Look at that mustache.
If he was a hairdresser, he would have wavy hair, not straight. I can't make him out at all. I borrowed some garden tools from him, but I couldn't get anything out of him.
A man capable of shutting up Caroline must be something of a personality. I saw the gleam in her eye as she plotted her next move and seized the chance to escape to the garden.
Sound of something whizzing past, followed by a soft squelch.
It was a vegetable marrow. I looked up, and over the wall appeared a face, an egg-shaped head, immense mustaches, and a pair of watchful eyes. My mysterious neighbor, Mr. Poirot.
I demand of you 1,000 pardons, monsieur. For months I cultivate the marrows. This morning, suddenly, I enrage myself with them. I seize the biggest. I hurl him over the wall. Monsieur, I am ashamed.
My anger melted. But can you figure to yourself, monsieur, that a man may labor to attain a certain leisure and then find he yearns for the old busy days?
My work was interesting work, the most interesting in the world. The study of human nature, monsieur. Also, I had a friend who for many years never left my side. I miss even his stupidity.
He died?
Not so. He lives and flourishes, but on the other side of the world, in the Argentine.
He seemed an understanding little man. We chatted for a moment about investments. He even produced another marrow for me to give to my sister, a peace offering.
By the way, I should like to ask you a question. Who is the young man with the very dark hair and the handsome face? He walks with his head flung back and an easy smile.
That must be Captain Ralph Patton. He is the adopted son of Mr. Ackroyd of Fernley Park.
Of course, Mr. Ackroyd spoke of him, and so he is engaged to Mr. Ackroyd's niece, the charming Miss Flora.
Who told you so?
Mr. Ackroyd, about a week ago. He is very pleased. I believe he even brought some pressure to bear upon the young man. That is never wise.
My ideas were completely upset. I couldn't see Ackroyd confiding in a hairdresser. I had to ask, what made you notice Ralph Patton?
Not his good looks alone. No, there was something about that young man that I did not understand.
Just then, Caroline's voice called me from the house. She had her hat on.
I met Mr. Ackroyd. He seemed in a great hurry. I asked him at once about Ralph. He was astonished, had no idea the boy was down here. He said I must have made a mistake. Me, a mistake.
I told her our new neighbor had confirmed the engagement.
I told Mr. Ackroyd that Ralph was staying at the Three Boars. He went straight there, but Ralph wasn't in, because as I was coming back through the wood, I heard voices.
The mongoose instinct.
One voice was Ralph Patton's, the other a girl's. He sounded very angry. He said, "My dear girl, don't you realize that it is quite on the cards the old man will cut me off with a shilling? We need the dibs. I shall be a very rich man when the old fellow pops off. You leave it to me." Those were his exact words. Unfortunately, I stepped on a twig and they moved away. I couldn't see who the girl was.
I murmured something about a patient and slipped out. I made my way to the Three Boars. On inquiry, I found Captain Patton had just come in. I went up to his room unannounced.
"Why, it's Shepard. Glad to see you. The one person I am glad to see in this infernal place.
What's the place been doing?
Not to mince matters, I'm in the devil of a mess. I haven't the least idea what to do next. It's my confounded stepfather.
Is it really serious?
I'm fairly up against it this time. I can't see my way ahead. I'm damned if I can. Good of you, Doctor, but I can't let you in on this. I've got to play a lone hand.
A moment of silence passes.
Yes, I've got to play a lone hand.